Now, if we at war for real, then it come to that.
Normally, a guy that does come in who may not be good at fighting, because some people do go to prison and may have never had a fight in their life.
Yeah.
They might be in there for a nonviolent crime to where they're like, God damn, how did I end up in Ferguson? They might have did something to end up in Ferguson unit where they're like, damn, I'm not even fit for this.
Yeah.
So that's when weapons come into play.
Yeah.
How easy is it for someone to get a weapon? When I hear about, the lock and the sock.
Yeah.
You hear about the shanks.
Fan motors.
Yeah, fan motors. You hear about the pork and the bean, the refried bean cans.
Jack Mac cans.
Yeah, the Jack Macs. And it's like how quickly, because again, I'm out here, I'm outside. I ain't took a part of fan motor in my life, so I don't know exactly the process.
Yeah.
But how quickly does a nigga get his hands on a weapon? Like,
it's too easy. Okay. It's too easy. I had 2 bad shakes. You know what I'm saying?
Now we say bad, like what was like
2 bad shakes.
How bad was it?
I'm talking about I had a piece of glass to where it was sharpened to where you know what I'm saying? I wrapped something around it to poke you. I had a fence wire where we kept on the regular bending the fence wire like this while the COs ain't looking. And once I finally got it snapped off, I take it like this, turn it over, until it makes a fine point. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Bend the end of it to where it's like a grip thing, like where you can stick your hand like this in it. Oh, yeah. I don't want to give the secret.
Yeah. But I get where you go.
If I get a secret of where I used to hide it, somebody might try it and somebody see this show, like, hey, they be hiding it in here. Check that, you know what I'm saying?
But you had a spot though you had a spot you had it.
Yeah. I had some good spots. I had mine here.
Definitely. When it comes to using weapons, was it normal, was it respectful for somebody to get out there with their hands?
Yeah.
And the weapon comes out, they kind of frown down, like, nah, you hit them with a shank or something? Or is it expected, especially on Ferguson, is it expected to go out there with your hands versus using any kind of weapon?
Like I said, it's the degree of the beef. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Now, if we at war for real, then it come to that. But if it's just over the down, let's squabble, man, let's go get our squabble on and get that over with. That ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like I always tell people, fighting is not the hard part. Getting caught is the hard part. Fighting ain't nothing. We grew up fighting as men. You know what I'm saying? You grew up fighting as a man. You know what I'm saying? So when you get in that situation, what you gonna do? You gonna stand like a man.
Come on.
You ain't gonna let nobody handle you any kind of way.
You say getting caught is the hard part.
That's the hard part. Losing your commissary, going to being in a cell 45 days, going to medium custody, or going to SEG. That's the hard part. Yeah. Losing your privileges. Can't go to rec, none of that.
Nah, I hear you. Did you ever have to sit in solitary? Did you have to sit in the hole?
Yeah, I had a riot case, established a relationship with an officer. Like I said, I've been on medium custody 4 times. I stayed fighting all the time.
All right, well, let's take it.
And half the time it was my fault.
The riot case.
Yeah.
Well, how many riots were you?
I was in 2 bad riots and one they called it wasn't really a riot. It was just the Woods got mad because my homeboy moved in a cell with a white dude, and the white dude didn't want no black cellie. So he was like, I'm not going to, it's against what we believe in. I don't want no black cellie. So my homeboy like, nigga, fuck you, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, what you gonna do? He was like, man, I don't want no black cellie. So he tried to throw my homeboy stuff out. So my homeboy got to binging him. The Woods got rushed over there. We see it, so you know what we gonna do. We rushed over there, and it took place. You know what I'm saying? It took place.
And you said there was 2 worse riots. What?
The one I told you about with the
the jump off the
jumped off the thing.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And the other one was the blacks and the Mexican, and that was over a bad K2 deal. You know that K2.
Yeah.
It was a bad K2 deal when somebody was supposed to send some money somewhere. It took too long to come. So they felt like, say, man, if I don't get my money at this time, it's going down. So, they go to every speaker on the wing or something like, look, we finna kick it off. You know what I'm saying? Or somebody need to get that money situation straight. You know what I'm saying?
They call it gladiator unit for a reason.
Man, Freaky Ferguson, man.
Yeah, Freaky Ferguson. They say when you get there, immediately, day one, they're going to be like, hey, they throwing hands over here. You got to go and get up in there.
You know.
How does it work? How does it normally work as far as?
Well, for one, if you gang banging, the homies they gonna ask you, they're gonna be like, what set you is, homie? Whatever your set is, they're gonna go get your people. And they're gonna be like, say, homie, over here, 5 dudes. Oh, yeah, well, what's up, cuz? Woo. They're gonna be like, say, go and put your stuff up, man, and come back out to this day room. Let me see your paperwork. You gotta present your paperwork. They wanna make sure you ain't no chomo, child molester, or, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you ain't got no messed up paperwork, snitching, whatever. So after that, you're gonna have to look at the homies. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be like, look, homie, you know what it is over here, 52 seconds. You got to go in the cell. You got to get your bang on because they want to see if you're going to ride.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Like, let's take this one at a time.
I don't mean ride like the penitentiary way ride. I mean like get down. You know what I'm saying? But in the penitentiary, ride mean a different thing. Ride mean you riding with somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, damn. Oh, no. Yeah. Goddamn. All right, well, let's start with the paperwork because I always heard paperwork being big in the feds.
Yeah.
But it's a state.
Yeah,
so
big,
they still want to.
Yeah, it's big in the state pen in TDC, man.
So you can't just come in and say what you like. Hey, this what I'm in for.
Oh no, because you might be lying. You might be lying. You know what I'm saying? You might be saying, "Man, I'm in here for aggravated robbery," but then they like, "How much time you got?" Man, I got 2 years. How you get 2 years for aggravated robbery?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Wait a minute. Yeah, now you got to present
the reason why I brought that up, because that's been a lot of situations. Nigga be like, yeah, man, I shot somebody, man, and this and that and that. And they're like, well, how much time you got, homie? Man, I only got 2 years. Huh? How?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Something wrong with this situation. So now it's like, say, homie, go up there and get your paperwork and come out here to the day room. Let me see your paperwork. You know, next thing you know, they got 2 options. They either going to act like they going to get their paperwork and they going to go to their guard and catch out. Like, hey, y'all got to get me out of here. Whoop-de-whoop. You know what I'm saying? Or they going to be a real nigga, go get their paperwork and be like, nah, homie, for real, look, this is what happened. Woo-woo-woo. You know what I'm saying?
So you go in there, for first degree murder.
Yeah.
That means technically that comes with a certain type of rep. Like, nah, this man that put in that kind of work out here.
Yeah. That don't mean nothing in the
did anybody question that? Everybody question
everybody
that?
Murderers in it.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody care about that, man. They don't care about who you know, who you done been with, nigga. You going to prove yourself here.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Right. I don't give a care that you JoJo homeboy. You still going to have to get out over here, homie. Right. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it is.
You say 52 seconds.
Yeah. I'm 5 dudes.
I'm about to say that's an odd time, but okay, yeah.
I'm 5 dudes Hoover, so you're going to have to go in there for 52 seconds and bang, you know what I'm saying?
How does that work?
And the cells are small, so man, it's horrible on Ferguson unit because Ferguson unit cells are small. So when you in there squabbling, you like to hit your hand on the bunk, bust your knuckles up, everything, and I'm talking about all kind of crazy stuff.
Is it normally you and one other inmate, or is it normally you and somebody who's going to watch? How many people walk in that cell?
Well, no, it's homies that's going to watch, but you're going to have to fade 3 people.
You got to fade 3
back to back. Not you going to fade him right now and you'll fade him next week. No, it's just back to back.
One at a time, or they get the jail?
Yeah, one at a time. 52 seconds. Boom, 52 seconds.
Boom. Okay. How did your 52 seconds go?
Man, shit. Like any other one, rough. And I got hands, you know what I'm saying?
Did you get the best of anybody?
I'm not bragging or nothing, but I can squabble, you know what I'm saying? But, man, you're going to be tired. You're going to be out of breath. You're going to be busting your hand on the wall. Hand going to be like this. All type of stuff, man. Lip busted up, everything.
Does anyone go into that 52 seconds and come out like whoop all three of them? Man,
if they tell you that, they're alive, boy. All these, if they come on his show and tell you they in there, man, I knocked out all 3 of them there. They lying, bro. They capping. For real, man.
Yeah,
you ever fought 3 people back to back? It's hard to fight one.
And win?
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I've seen some videos, some dudes, they didn't knock out 3 dudes. I've seen